everyone. This is Mohammed Kamal as usual, and this is the weekend edition of NICS Post on NICS Media Hub on YouTube. Today, you only see me here presenting to you, and we are here to give you the Champions League matches coming up over this midweek. And as usual, Champions League is actually an exciting league everyone would like to watch, especially some of the big matches coming up where we have P.S.G coming up against Manchester City. And this program is actually brought to you by NICS Media, NICS IT Limited, your technological or your most technological firm we have in Ghana and in Ashanti region. You can locate NICS IT Limited in Kumasi, airport roundabout near Glory Oil filling station. And before that, let me take you through to some of the Champions League matches coming up on Tuesday, where we have Dynamo Kiev coming up against Bayern Munich at early kickoff. That is 5:45 p.m. at the NSK Olimpijski. Then we have Villarreal coming up against Manchester United at 5:45 p.m. as usual, early kickoff at the Estadio de la Ceramica. Then we have Barcelona at Camp Nou with their own manager or their new manager, Xavi, coming up against Benfica. This is a must-win match for Xavi's Barcelona at 8 p.m. at Camp Nou. Then we have Young Boys coming up against Atalanta at 8 p.m. at the Stadion Wankdorf at 8 p.m. as usual. Then we have Lille Metropole coming up against Salzburg at 8 p.m. This match is actually coming up at Stade Pierre Mauroy. Then we have Sevilla coming up against Wolfsburg at 8 p.m. at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Then at the Stamford Bridge, where we have Chelsea, the big one, coming up against Juventus at 8 p.m. Then we have Mamo FF at the Aleda Stadion coming up against Zenit St. Petersburg at 8 p.m. Then let's take a look at the group standings after 4 matches. We have Group E, Bayern Munich with 12 points out there. Then we have Barcelona with 6 points following. Then we have Benfica with 4 points. Then Dynamo Kiev with only a point. Then Group F, we have Manchester United with 7 points. Then we have Villarreal with 7 points as usual or as well. Then we have Atalanta with 5 points. Then Young Boys with only 3 points after 4 matches. Then we have the next group we have Salzburg with 7 points. We have Lille Metropole with 5 points. We have Wolfsburg with 5 points as well. Then Sevilla with only 3 points. This is actually a surprising points out there for Sevilla. Then we have Group H. We have Juventus, the group leaders, with 12 points coming up against Chelsea with 9 points. Then we have Zenit St. Petersburg with only 3 points. Then we have Mamo FF have not drew nor win this season's Champions League with 0 points out there. Then let's take a look at the matches coming up on Wednesday, where we have Besiktas at the Vodafone Park coming up against Ajax Amsterdam at early kickoff. That is 5:45 p.m. Then we have at the San Siro, Inter Milan coming up against Shakhtar Donetsk at 5:45 p.m. Then we have Club Brugge coming up against RB Leipzig at 5 p.m. This match is actually coming up at Jean Bredel Stadion. Then we have Etihad is hosting P.S.G. That is where Manchester City is. A big match coming up there, where we have Manchester City coming up against P.S.G. It's a league, or it is actually an encounter with top stars. Some people call this fixture a fixture of what? Money, because two clubs are billionaires out there. Then we have Atletico Madrid coming up against AC Milan at the Estadio Wanda Metropolitano. Then we have at Anfield, we have Liverpool coming up against FC Porto at 8 p.m. Then we have Sporting Lisbon or Sporting CP coming up against Borussia Dortmund at 8 p.m. This match is actually coming up at the Estadio José Alvalade. Then we have FC Sheriff, that is Real Madrid's Masters. It's a return fixture for Real Madrid. They actually lost 2-1 to Sheriff at the Estadio Bernabeu. And this time around, Sheriff is playing at home, hosting Real Madrid. This match is actually coming up at the Bolshaya Sportivnaya Arena at 8 p.m. Then let's take a look at the group standings after 4 matches. We have Group A, Manchester City with 9 points. They are coming up against P.S.G, who are placed second on the league log with 8 points. Then we have Club Brugge with 4 points. Then RB Leipzig with only 1 point. That is surprising. Then we have Group B. We have Liverpool with 12 points. They've not drew they've not lost a match this season. They have 12 points. Then we have FC Porto with 5 points. Then we have Atletico Madrid with 4 points. Then AC Milan recording only 1 point after 4 matches. Then Group C, we have Ajax Amsterdam. They've not also drew nor lost a match this season. They have 12 points. Then we have Borussia Dortmund with 6 points. Then Sporting CP, or Sporting Lisbon, you can call them. They have 6 points as well. Then Besiktas have not won this season's UEFA Champions League with 0 points out there. Then we have Group D. We have Real Madrid. They have 9 points. Then we have Inter Milan with 7 points. Then we have FC Sheriff. That is Real Madrid's Masters. They have 6 points. Then we have Shakhtar Donetsk with only 1 point. That is the group standings and the fixtures coming up in this season's UEFA Champions League after 4 matches. This means that these fixtures are just read to you. The group week 5 matches coming up in the UEFA Champions League. Other stories coming out there. We have Manchester United, their head coach, that is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, their legend or a legend of the club. They've part ways with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer following his poor performance in the league out there. Then he's been sacked and he's been replaced by another legend in the name of Michael Carrick. He's going to take over Manchester United before they get a new manager to really take over the club. Then we have another news coming out there. We have Barcelona's Pedri Gonzalez. He has won the Golden Boy Award for this season. He's actually a sensational player Barcelona has had out there. Apart from Pedri Gonzalez, they have other youngsters who are doing very, very well for FC Barcelona. That is Pablo Gaviria. They have other names like Elias. They have other names like Abdi El Zulzil. He's also a young guy coming up out there from the ranks of La Masia. These guys are going to help Barcelona really well as they have their new manager out there. Then let's take a look at some of the Champions League matches coming up. We have Manchester City coming up against P.S.G. This is actually a big match coming out there. It is a big match out there because, one, Manchester City are the league log, or they are leading the league log with just a point difference. That is, Manchester City has only 1, or they have 9 points, then P.S.G. following with 8 points. And this means that P.S.G. would like to win this match to top the group lead, or to take over Manchester City. And Manchester City playing at home at Etihad will not also want P.S.G. to win this time's encounter, because the first leg, Manchester City lost to P.S.G. at the Princess. That is Parc des Princes. That is P.S.G's home. And this time around, they have Manchester City over the weekend. They won 3-0 against their opponent, that is Everton. And then P.S.G., after a red card, also won 3-1 at home to Nantes, and where Lionel Messi recorded his first goal for P.S.G. in this season's League A. So this means that it is a big match. Two teams are informed. In P.S.G's front tray, we have Neymar out there. We have Kylian Mbappe and the Lionel Messi. These guys are, whenever they get any opponent, they try to torment the opponent because they have so much talent out there for them. And this time around, they would like to see how they are going to come up against Manchester City's back four, made up of Kyle Walker, made up of Ruben Dias, made up of Aymeric Laporte, and then another Cancelo. These guys are top defenders. That will be very difficult for P.S.G's front three to break them. Then we are going to see how the match is going to come up. And then Manchester City too. They can also promise you with their front three. This time around, Manchester City actually don't have a striker. So they have players like Riyad Mahrez. They have Raheem Sterling. They have Gundogan. They have Bernardo Silva, who hold the ball so well. They possess the ball very well. And this time around, they would like to see how they are going to also beat P.S.G. at home at the Etihad Sports Stadium. Then we take a look at other fixtures coming out there. We have Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge coming up against Juventus. Juventus actually beat Chelsea in the first round or first leg. This time around, Chelsea would like to also take a revenge on this match. And Juventus actually not doing well in their league, but they are doing very well in the Champions League. They are even topping their league. And this round, Juventus is a very, very organized team when we come to the Champions League. Chelsea are also playing very, very well. They have an astute manager who can read the game as the game is being played. At this Juventus Arena in the first leg, Juventus were defending. They defended throughout the game, and Chelsea couldn't spot spaces. They couldn't spot spaces to put the ball in the back net of Juventus. And this time around, I'm sure Thomas Tuchel is going to make sure that he's able to organize his guys, try to spot spaces in the back four of Juventus to also actually record a win this time around to topple the league, the group standings in their group. Then we have other fixtures coming up. We have Sevilla, who has only 3 points after 4 matches. It's surprising. Meanwhile, he's doing very, very, very well in the Spanish La Liga. And this time around, he's coming up against Wolfsburg. And this time around, he would like to actually make sure that he wins to topple up, because if Sevilla does not win this match, he's likely not to even qualify for Europa League. And it will be very, very a blow. It will be a blow for Spanish La Liga, because the more you win matches, the more you accumulate points, and the more your league, they are granted a number of teams to compete in the following years UEFA Champions League. And you know, in terms of financial wise, how it's going to help the club and how it's going to help the league itself, then that's out there. Then we have other matches, big one. Manchester United coming up against Villarreal. Then we are going to see how Michael Carrick is going to assemble his guys to face a possessive base Villarreal. They are playing so well, and the match is coming up at Estadio de la Ceramica. Then we are going to see whether Manchester United are going to actually win or even take a draw in this encounter. Then Michael Carrick, a lot of people don't know how he assembles or his form of play or his strategy is going to put in this match. So, but actually we are going to see it's going to be his first match. It's a big one out there. Aside this match, over the weekend, he'll be playing against Chelsea. Big one test for Michael Carrick out there. Then for this fixture, Manchester United are leading with 7 points, and we are going to see whether he can topple the league again, or he can increase his points to 10, or maybe Villarreal can give them a surprise to increase the woes in Manchester United. And that is that for the UEFA Champions League matches. This program is actually brought to you by NICS IT Limited, your technological home who brings you a lot of services. You can count on them on mobile app development. They have website development, graphic design. They have photography and videography. Most of you who like to have a program or have events which involves video coverage, in fact, you can trust NICS IT Limited. They will give you a perfect shoot for your program. Aside that, they have photo shoot. Those of you, not only human beings shooting, we have product shooting. You can also have a product. Those of you who have a lot of things doing out there, you can also bring your products on board. They can give you a very nice shoot which can help you do your marketing. Aside this, they also do social media marketing for individuals and as companies or businesses. If you like to take your business on top of the internet, it's very simple with NICS IT Limited. Just contact them on 0506 211 264, and they are going to give you a perfect job that you yourself will be surprised of. They also do digital marketing. It is very important. For a business to really strive or face the competitive edge, you need to make sure that you take your business to a different level. Instead of the traditional way of marketing your businesses, maybe you walk door to door, or maybe signboard or other stuffs. The thing is that a lot of people out there, even the youth, they try as much as possible to visit the internet, to see some of things happening on top of the internet. So why not you take your business on top of the internet, where a lot of individuals out there making sure they see what is happening in the world, okay, in the world. So this means that digital marketing is actually the backbone, or marketing itself is actually the backbone of every business. Without marketing, in fact, your business may survive, but it might not get to where you want the business to get to. So just contact NICS IT Limited on 0506 again 211 264, and they're going to help you out. Thank you very much for making time to watch this video. Just subscribe to this channel, and see you next time.